What's up guys, welcome to my 20th C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be going over logical OR operator. And just like the OR says in English, it's going to give you an option, and as long as one of those options is true, then it's going to run the code. For example, if you tell your mom, alright mom, I want cookies or a grilled cheese sandwich, she can either bring you cookies or a grilled cheese sandwich, or she can bring you cookies and a grilled cheese sandwich, and I bet you'll still be happy. So that's what's pretty much going to go on right now, and that's what I'm going to teach you guys how to do. But in this tutorial, we're going to be making a simple program that's, well, let's just do it by ear. So the first thing you need to know before you even start is what the OR operator is. And instead of the word OR, it's the two parallel lines. And those are those. It's above your enter key or your return key on your keyboard if you hold down shift. So for example, you can put if 5 is greater than 8, which is false, or if 2 is less than 4, which is true, the code is going to run. So instead of typing OR, you have to type your OR operator right there. So let's go ahead and create a simple program. The first thing that we're going to want to do is ask the user a question. So let's just say, do you think Hannah Montana is hot? And then let's end the line. So now we have a question, do you think Hannah Montana is hot? And then we have a new line, and after this line we want to make an answer for it. So since it's not a number, we have to use char, and this stands for character, I believe. And let's make our variable called answer. Next we want the user to input whatever they think it is. So whatever the user inputs, it's going to be stored in the variable answer. Next we have to give the user all the choices. Actually, let's do this, Y or N, since that's what we want the user to enter, Y or N. And this of course stands for yes or no. So let's go ahead and say if your answer, let's say, is equal to Y, or answer is equal to capital Y, then what do we want to output? So if you press yes, let's change those to single strings. I don't know if I taught you guys that yet, but if you said yes, that Hannah Montana is hot, then let's output on the screen, you effing perv. I hope my mom doesn't see this tutorial, but it's going to teach you guys how to do it. So if they enter yes, Hannah Montana is hot, we have to tell them that they are effing perv. Let's say else if, and let's just go ahead and copy this and change these to no's. Else if your answer is a lowercase n or an uppercase n, and remember, this gives you two choices right here. Else, if you say no, let's output on the screen. Copy. We'll output, okay, you're fine. As it says, alright, you're good to go. Else, and this is only in the case if you don't output on the screen either yes or no, then we want to tell you, answer the question right, idiot. Since if they were too stupid to press yes or no, either uppercase or lowercase, then we lost all hope for them. So we're going to go ahead and end our line, and that should be it with our program. So now to recap, well, let's go ahead and run this program before I start recapping, because I don't want to waste time if I messed anything up. So compile, and it's going to ask, do you think Hannah Montana is hot? let's go ahead and press lowercase n. It's going to say, okay, you're fine. Press any key to exit. Execute. Let's compile and run this again. And just to show you guys the else statement, do you think Hannah Montana is hot? Let's say bean sausage. What? Bean sausage? So then it says, answer the question right, idiot. So again, what we did here is we used the logical operator OR, which is the two parallel lines, to give our user two different options when answering. And this is useful in many cases. This is just one of the main cases that when you want a user to input data, but they can input it a bunch of ways. Say, if you ask them who was the first president, they can either say Washington or George Washington or George Washington with a capital W or things like that. So that's how programs in C++ do that. So you can practice this code. I'm going to be copying all this code to my website, thenewboston.com. So if you want it, you can check it out there. But copy this program and play around with it. And this is how you make a simple program using the logical OR operator. So again, it's going to be in my site, thenewboston.com. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you learned how to make a simple Do You Think Hannah Montana is Hot program. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.